It's almost like Capcom wanted to reimagine Resident Evil 4, but not wanted to disappoint fans after Resident Evil 3 remake dropped. They instead made a sequel to Resident Evil 7, which ended up being a carbon copy of Resident Evil 4, but called it something else, like Village, because the villain Village looks like the Roman numeral 8. It was cool when you did that with Resident Evil 7, but how are you going to keep it going with Resident Evil 9? Are you going to call it Resident Evil Apocalypse, where the L looks like an I and the Y looks like an X? That way it kind of forms the Roman numeral 9. Also, not only that, but Resident Evil 8 feels like an experiment. Capcom transplants the plot and setting from Resident Evil 4 to Resident Evil 8.
What is with the creepy story? She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional.
If it's traditional to read a newborn baby a creepy ass story like that, then I really have to question what store you go to.
I don't understand why you are so...
I know this moment was supposed to build up tension and because of a little plot twist that's revealed later on in the game, but this is how you react to getting shot? Really?
Chris? What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No! What? Why?
Ethan's reaction feels like a Let's Player reacting to the same thing I'm playing. I found myself expecting Ethan to pause the game and tell me to like and subscribe, then tries to sell me on Raid Shadow Legends.
I said get your hands off her!
Ethan, no.
Chris, if you're going to do this to Ethan, you could at least give him an explanation, because if you put yourself in Ethan's shoes, the situation does not look good. From Ethan's perspective, you and your men came in, killed his wife, and is now kidnapping his daughter. Flashback within a dream cliche.
What are you talking about? Where's Chris Redfield? And Rose?
So you're telling me Chris didn't tell this guy on the phone who works for him, by the way, who Ethan is?
No, friendly.
How did Ethan not get hit, especially since he's within shotgun range? Ethan will still be able to use two-handed guns even with his hand bitten in half.
What the fuck is this? Outsiders, you're gonna get us all killed!
Is an outsider really less trustworthy than your next door neighbors who have turned into werewolves? Oh no, what a surprise. Because fuck physics.
Hey, don't talk like that. We'll find a safe house to put you in until I can find my daughter. My hunch is she's in that old castle.
What makes Ethan think that Rosemary's in the castle? I mean, he's partially right, but Ethan doesn't know that. Ethan just hit his half-eaten hand on a piece of wood, hard. That sure hurt like hell. Ethan survives getting stabbed in the chest with an iron rod. Just like in Resident Evil 7, Ethan will meet all the bosses at a family meeting. And I gotta say, I like the Bakers a whole lot more.
Shut your damn hole! And don't be a sore loser!
Well, from where I'm standing, you're both sore losers. Why are you taking so long, Ethan? Go! That hammer had nails on it, meaning Ethan should be dead. This would cut Ethan's whole hand off. Using a dead body as a scarecrow. Just like in Resident Evil 4, you'll have a merchant that will sell you stuff. That's cool and all, but I don't dick ride Resident Evil 4 as much as longtime Resident Evil fans do. So that's not getting a pass from me. Ethan gets captured by Lady Domitrisk already, and I'm only 1 hour and 6 minutes in.
Like I'd let you get away.
You could have just cut Ethan's head off instead of his hand. Plus 40 sins. Pretty sure you can't just reattach your limbs back together. Resident Evil 7 had the same problem when Jack cut off Ethan's leg. So you mean to tell me Ethan did all of that just to get a dagger that he will only use in a cutscene?
Flesh! Bones! I will devour all of you!
Why does Resident Evil always have to do this to itself? You have a evil resident with a pretty cool design until it ends up looking like a big pile of meat, roast beef, and fingernails.
Why, you have your daughter right in your own hands. Take a closer look.
What the hell is even the logic behind dividing a baby into 4 pieces and being able to revive it?
Ethan, come with me.
No thanks, bro.
This part where you get chased by a giant baby fetus is the best part of the whole game, and it really brings it back to its survival horror roots. Minus 1 sin.
Tick-tock! Your life, son of I.
Wait!
This game will now make you play hide and seek.
What are you doing to my cute friends?
finally kept that key in her chest.
Miranda, if it's for you, I'd do anything.
For once, Ethan caught a break. Any smart person would just snuck out immediately after grabbing the flask. Ethan's not dumb, but he's not the brightest tool in the shed neither.
Get off of me!
Stay the fuck down!
Ethan! I gotta say, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Chris should be glad that Ethan is still alive and give him an explanation as to what's going on and what the plan was back at the house rather than play it cool.
Truth hurts, don't it?
Heisenberg knows off-screen stealth.
Take a seat.
Well, that was a dead giveaway of how this cutscene was gonna end. Can't Heisenberg just pull the gun out of Ethan's hands? Ethan survives this.
What do you care, Chris? You killed my wife, you son of a bitch!
You think I killed Mia? That wasn't her. It was Miranda.
Well, that wasn't so hard, now was it?
You fucking tell me right away!
Because I knew you would want to be involved!
You can't use that line to defend yourself when you shoot a man's wife right in front of him and abduct his baby.
Alright, Ethan. Alright. I guess I owe you an explanation.
You did since the fucking beginning.
Long story short, Miranda's fucking insane.
Oh, really? Gee, I don't know what possibly made you think that.
The Megamai seed catalogs all of us. However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
I honestly think her brain may have rotted. Did nobody tell Miranda that she could have another kid after her first one died? Also, this game does not even explain why Rose is the perfect candidate. Miranda just says she is. Since when does Chris Redfield smoke?
You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but you don't understand how special he is.
I just realized something. Does Mia like fucking dead corpses? Since Ethan got killed by Jack in Resident Evil 7 and got revived by the mold, 4 years later, Ethan and Mia had a baby, which means Mia likes doing dead bodies. Since Ethan's nothing but a dead corpse made of mold. That's not even the worst part. Ethan didn't even know until now, but Mia knew the whole time.
Wrong! It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
Evelyn sounds different from how she sounded in Resident Evil 7. Hey Evelyn, I see you still like wearing shoes with no socks on, huh?
3 years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack.
Remember in the Resident Evil 7 Sin video when I said, remember this for Resident Evil 8? This is what I was talking about. This game is set in 2021 and Resident Evil 7 was set in 2017. So no, Evelyn, it was really 4 years ago, not 3.
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything.
Get her now!
Chris does nothing more to help Ethan during the fight. Even after all that, the game refused to show Ethan's face.
God damn it.
You just had to do it, Capcom. You just had to kill off Ethan Winters.
BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
Sequel baiting. 16 years later, and Rose is reading the same book that Miranda once read her.
You're a lot like him, you know?
How do you know? Random guy who most likely never met Ethan.
I know.
And how would you know, Rose? When Ethan passed away back in 2021, you were just a baby.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!